Okay, we're going to look at problems 43 through 46 on the semester 1 review on this video. And on this first one, number 43, we're going to be subtracting. So let's start with the top left corner. Subtraction and addition are just done corner by corner by corner. So 8 minus 5 would be 3 in the top left corner. And then we have negative 3 minus negative 4. I'll write that off to the side. We got a double negative there, so we get a 1 in that corner. And then let's use green here for the bottom left corner. 2 minus 0 would just be 2. And finally, I think I'm going to use maybe an orange here for the last corner. 4 minus a negative 7 would be 11. So our answer is 3, 1, 2, 11. Okay, pretty easy problem, by the way. Okay, in this next one here, number 44, we're multiplying by this scalar number 2/3, actually negative 2/3. That's a multiplication there. And so what we're going to be doing here is essentially, it looks like distributing. You're going to take negative 2/3 times each of the numbers separately. So negative 2/3 times 15. Let's see how that one works. I don't have a pointer here, but I can just do this here. 15 divided by 3 would be 5. 5 times negative 2. We'll do the same with the bottom. We'll multiply by negative 2/3, which is first of all dividing by 3. Negative 9 divided by 3 is negative 3, times the negative 2 that remains there gives 6. Okay, so that one's done. All we did is multiply 15 by negative 2/3 and negative 9 by negative 2/3. Okay, problem 45. We've got some extra work here, quite a bit of work actually. So we're first of all going to take this stuff over to the other side. Don't forget to change the sign when you take it over. And then we're going to take care of the multiplication before the addition. So that'll come next here. 4, 9. Let me try and make that a little neater. 4, 9. And 3 times that matrix gives a new matrix of 12, negative 15. And now you add those together here. And that gives 16 in the first slot. The left-hand numbers add up to 16. And that 9 added to this negative 15 on the right-hand side will give negative 6. I'm going to see if I can make this look like a negative 6. It's not being subtracted. Okay, now when you get down to this stage here, you're going to have to change this to, you have to get rid of the 2, and typically you would divide both sides by 2, but that option is not available to us. You can't divide in this context. So instead we multiply by half, which accomplishes the same thing. You end up with your x, which you're looking for, and half of 16 is 8, and half of negative 6 is negative 3. All right, so that's how you do number 45, a model for your problem. We have one left here, number 46. And what we have is two matrices that are equal. And some of the corners you can just see right out that they're equal. Top right, 8 equals 6 plus 2. And on the bottom left, you get a 5 equals 1/2 times 10. Those are both of those corners yield true statements, but they're not helpful. For instance, 5 equals 1/2 times 10 is true, but doesn't help us find the x or y. So we'll start in another corner. Top left corner equals top left corner. Oops. I guess I'm thinking ahead to the answer here. Dividing by 3 gives negative 7 for the y value. And then if you switch to the bottom right corner equal to the other bottom right corner, You'll end up with 5x plus 4 equals x minus 3. And a little bit of work here, and we can find out x. 5x minus 1x, and over here, negative 3 minus 4. You end up with 4x equals negative 7. And dividing by 4 here gets you the answer. Negative 7/4 is what x is. So that takes us through problems 43, 44, 45, and 46.